so I just want to talk about some other like rona connected information that I've been thinking about and that I had difficulty talking about on YouTube because of censorship. But it seems the censorship has it's not so draconian anymore. It seems so. Just mention some stuff with friends, ridiculous stuff from friends. Uh, and in a way, it reminds me of the whole like AIDS scare, like because I'm that old and I experienced like the AIDS scare campaign, hysteria, like we were like really scared of like anal sex. We thought basically like if you had anal sex or something, you would get some like lethal disease. So, but anyway, well, there's this guy, this chess playing guy, that I actually met in Iceland, an American guy, one of the best players in California, a black guy, so around my age, and I met him on Iceland, just, like a fun trip. Well, he was like, he didn't realize that the PCR test is fake. So when I brought that up, he thought that was insulting because I mean I don't know what's the point. I mean what's the point of like pretending that the PCR test uh, actually says anything about anything? I mean it's like I once asked the doctor, could you test my health? And he just says, well, such a test doesn't exist. I mean, of course, there's no test to you test on symptoms and like holistic evaluation. And actually it was the same with AIDS. That was also like if you tested positive for HIV, that was also just based on a fraudulent PCR test, which Kerry Mullis, the inventor, kept saying. So essentially, I mean, it was just like this, this obvious psychopath, Fauci, that was like pushing this, this, COINTELPRO, medical COINTELPRO scam. Uh, so I mean, he gets upset with me for with the implication that the tests are real. I mean, what the fuck is he talking about? I mean, it has nothing to do with me. Uh, I mean, what does he actually think? What kind of information? And then he posts. Then he posts like a picture, like from this, some like early propaganda bullshit from CNN. Like this guy you see in a hospital, like surrounded by idiots with masks and visors and I don't even know. I mean, how can these breeder cunts, really say people are so toxic? I mean, then don't create them. If you think people are toxic, then don't fucking create people. I mean, Bill Gates has three children. Why does he create these virus spreading toxic beings. And anyway, but anyway, so uh, so there's this guy in a hospital bed. Like, I mean, it's just ludicrous to think that he got a disease through another human being or through an animal. I mean, that's just. I mean, you really think he's in that hospital bed and paying? In USA, you have to pay, right? Paying for his treatment. Well, in Europe, you have to pay as well. It's just tax regulated, but of course, that's still somebody paying. Uh, I mean, it's just absolutely ludicrous to suggest that that disease works that way. There's like floating in the air and like just hits people, without any reality based. You know, I mean, for, yeah. Anyway, but I mean that was so, and then I posted a picture of Bill Gates, something about Bill Gates, and then he was like, "Oh, I don't trust this guy." Oh, really? Oh, that's really clever. Oh, that's. Oh, you're so smart, Kofi. His name is Kofi Tatum or something. Yeah, Kofi Tatum. Oh, I mean, oh that. Oh, wow. You don't trust Bill Gates. Oh, that's really impressive. I mean, you know what? What's his name? This pedophile guy. What's his name? I forgot. But this high-profile pedophile. You know who I mean, right? You know what he did? He had three 12-year-old French girls who was like triplings, so like not twins, but like triplings on his birthday, like to sexually abuse. So I mean, this is a guy these kind of psychopaths hanged out with. So you don't trust a person who's like who's I mean it's just absolutely ridiculous. Uh, and then yeah, Andreas Moss, he was like, yeah, I know people who died from this. Don't call it a hoax. In imperative. Please don't call it a hoax. Don't call the hoax a hoax. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, so he knows people who died from it. No, nobody fucking heard about it before 2020. Nobody ever heard about it before. And even I mean, even a fucking retard can see it's it's propaganda or based information. And I mean, it's just evidence for antinatalism and just for how disgusting humanity is. That 4 billion people fell for the bullshit. I mean, it's just really shows how absolutely disgusting people are. And my children are not going to get, they're not going to get circumcised, and they're not going to get vaccinated and they're not going to get created at all into this fucking shit world. Fucking brain in a meat suit. So fuck you, Andreas Moss. I mean, this thing about like you knowing people who died from it. I mean, how do you die from a word? I mean, it's a word and a dash and a number. Do you actually think there's some kind of like connection between because people make funny noises and funny abstract science, you think there's some kind of real connection to reality there? I mean, are you really that fucking stupid? Fucking idiot.